Okay, so there's a thing we do on stream. We can do it later, but it's where the chat reads their questions out loud through AI. Like, you know, AI is taking over. So it reads it through an AI robot. It's insane. Jason, you gonna put that light on?
Yeah, it's good, bro.
Okay, I bet. All right, let's get straight into it. All right, chat, go ahead, ask your questions. What do you want to know? 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 Okay, someone asked, what NBA player today in today's age reminds you of yourself?
What NBA player today reminds me of myself?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, we're all different, but I'm gonna say Kawhi.
Okay.
Because defense and offense. You know, I think the way he plays the game is the way I would play the game. But you got some new guys now. You have the Thompson brothers.
Yeah, I'm from Houston, so I'm a diehard Rockets fan. Amen Thompson's a GOAT.
Right. Defense and offense, both sides. Playing the point guard this year.
Yeah, but we're 0-2.
Yeah. They might have to.
We need a point guard.
yeah.
We need a point guard. But so my favorite player, my GOAT, is James Harden.
Why?
The most unguardable player of all time. I grew up watching James Harden on the Rockets. No one could stop him. They had to guard him from the back and give him a 2 every time because they literally couldn't stop his 3. That's my GOAT. Who's your GOAT?
My GOAT, Bill Russell.
Okay.
11 championships. The rings are what it really matters. Like, you got to show that you're the best and you can win. So even Kevin Durant going to Golden State, I respect that because he gonna be able to say, I got rings, right? So I think the rings matter, and Bill Russell, the king, has 11.
I've never heard anyone say that. Bill Russell never gets credit.
He don't get credit.
He never gets credit.
They be hating. You know, basketball is not just scoring. Yeah, it looks good, but there's a lot of intangibles. Intangibles matter.
They do.
You know how they said Black Lives Matter and White Lives Matter,
Yeah.
all lives matter?
Yeah.
Intangibles matter, baby.
Oh shit! Wait, you were playing when James Harden was in the league, right?
Yeah.
Was it hard to guard him, or was it like, be honest?
Well, James was young. In 2009, we played against them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
James was a 6-man or 7-man. He might have been a 6-man. I remember him playing very well, but he was on the bench.
Okay.
You know what I mean? KD and Westbrook was starting and playing most of the time.
Yeah.
You know, so I didn't catch James until like later in it, and then I was retiring.
Yeah.
And he was emerging. So we crossed paths a little bit.
I feel you.
But not as much as I, you know, not as much.
He elbowed. What the hell? Oh. This chat's funny. Okay. they're talking about. Okay. Yes. So what? You're saying you elbowed him?
Hey, show proof. Cause I don't know what y'all talking
I'm
about.
not gonna lie, I don't either. I've never seen that.
Chat. Sometimes.
Motherfuckers be capping.
Sometimes y'all just be capping. You know, I'm trying to. My name is Meta. I'm a Buddhist.
Respect.
And they just trying to pull me back in.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Trying to knock
chat.
a man down.
Shout out to James. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to James.
That's facts. That's facts. Hold on. Okay, who do you think is like a star in the NBA right now that wouldn't last in your era of the NBA?
Well, this year, this is 2025 till, let's just say, 2022. These last 3 years of basketball has been incredible. If you want to start from 2016 to 2020, okay, that era, 40% of them, even the ones that's great now, that era and that style of basketball would not have lasted in the 90s.
Yeah, I feel you.
40% of the players would have had to, maybe 7-Eleven or get a job there. Or maybe that could be like a nurse or a doctor.
You keep going back to 7-Eleven because I'm Indian?
No, I love 7-Eleven. It's a great, if you have a 7-Eleven franchise, that's good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not putting down 7-Eleven. I'm saying you could be a franchise owner.
They keep spamming SGA. SGA, he gets a lot of hate for no reason. He just dropped like 50 points.
So SGA, this is the interesting thing about SGA. For one, he reminds me of Michael Jordan.
For real?
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, that's a crazy take.
But the thing about this, you gotta understand the difference between Michael Jordan and the SGA. Michael Jordan came into the league averaging 28.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Michael, first year, he averaged 28.
Insane.
He has 9 scoring titles. That is insane. You see what I'm saying? So a guy like SGA, if you put him into the 90s, maybe it's a little bit more physical, but that kid is nice.
Yeah.
That kid is like
He's good.
energy. He would have busted everybody's ass. It don't matter what era SGA is busting your ass.
That's a fact. What do you think about all the stuff with the gambling going on nowadays? With all these people getting, caught and all the other shit happening.
Yeah, it's like super interesting because I did have somebody come to me and ask me to throw a game one time in college, and I said I'll smack you in your face. You're gonna have to get away from me immediately, or I'm gonna go call my friends.
Oh shit.
And that was the end of that.
Yeah.
So I don't personally, I never had problems with that, but it's obviously been an issue. But it's a serious thing. It's and anybody going to solicit players to gamble, it's not allowed. So if you don't know, you should not be going to a player and asking a player to do stuff. I'm telling you now, you cannot do it. If you do know, please stop, because not only the player can lose money, they can actually get time.
Yeah, people are facing like real time.
Real time. Just do legal gambling. That's why you have the legal gambling, communities.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, chat. Keep asking questions. Keep asking questions. They want to know your favorite Kobe story that you have that no one knows about. My
favorite Kobe story?
Yeah.
So, I got to LA in 2009, and it was all about winning a title. You go to practice, get to work. You get to the game, and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe you get a lunch or something, but that was very rare. Kobe's last season, we did the dinner together, lunch. He was just a little more happier, a little more smilier. And he hit me up one day. He said, "Yo, Met, I told this story before, but I'm gonna tell y'all. They probably never heard it. Cause I told this story maybe 2018, 2019, and some of y'all was probably like 12. He's like, "Yo, Met, pull up those beats." I said, "What you mean?" He said, I want to freestyle, pull up them beats. And I always keep like 100 beats with me. I'm always ready. You know what I mean? I keep 100 beats with me. So Kobe come to my room and start spitting, rapping, rhyming. And it was just incredible. Kobe's a great writer. He got 7, before he passed, he had about 7 books.
Okay.
The Wizard and all. So he's a great writer. You know what I mean? And so then he asked me to freestyle. I said, "Kobe, I don't got nothing for you. I think you got me beat on this one."
Damn.
And he rapped for maybe an hour.
Shit. And he was spitting.
Yeah, Kobe got bars, for sure.
Have you ever dropped any music before?
Kobe?
No, you.
Oh yeah, I've dropped, my first album was 2007.
You, for real?
Yeah.
Wait, can I hear it?
I pulled all my music offline.
Ah, shit.
You might be able to find some stuff on YouTube, but as I got older, the stories I was telling was like stories from the hood. I'm from the biggest federal housing project in America. So when you're from the biggest federal housing project in America, there's a lot that comes with that.
Yeah.
So as I was making music about that era, as I was getting older, it was more emotional. So since I wasn't able to create or communicate a positive message to the youth consistently, I took off the music because I wasn't able to communicate.
I feel you.
I still wanted it to be hard, but sometimes the language was a little bit too vulgar. So I pulled it off. But I seen some stuff.
What's your message? I know
let's do a song together.
Dead ass.
Dead ass. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's call it either N3on or N3on Meta.
Okay.
There we go.
What was the story behind the name change?
The story is I wanted to change my name ever since Chad Ochocinco changed his name. So I'm gonna start there. When Chad changed his name, Chad Johnson, right, to Ochocinco, I was like, yo, that is so dope.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm changing my name to So Hood.
So Hood?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I said, I'm gonna change my name. No, first I said I'm gonna change my name to Queensbridge. That's the hood I'm from.
Okay.
Then I said I'm gonna change it to So Hood. But then as I got older, I was meditating, and I was getting into more breathing, and I was evolving. So I started to actually, the Indian culture, actually inspired Meta. Meta is an Indian name. And then I was gonna pick an Indian last name, But when I was going through all the names, I was like, okay, it's a little too much. Like, I'm not Indian.
That's crazy.
Right?
You didn't want to be named Singh?
Meta Singh.
Meta Singh is crazy.
Literally, you know what I mean? Those were options. But
Yeah.
then World Peace, like the meta name came from 1,000 picks. I went through 1,000 names. And then the World Peace was right away.
I love it though.
Yeah.
It's a great name.
Thank you.
It's a great name. It's a great
And we
name.
need it right now.
Facts. So much shit going on in the world.
Yeah,
So
man.
much problems. You know, we all got to come together.
It's perfect timing. President Peace, World Peace, 2028.
What's a message you would give the chat for some people? A lot of people are lost in life. They don't know what to do, and you know they're sad. They don't talk to people, and they keep it all bottled up. What's some advice you would give to the people?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I've been through under that scenario and that question. So I remember when I was going through a lot as a 21-year-old throughout like a 29-year-old in playing professionally. And what really helped me was learning my history. I don't care what culture you're from. You gotta understand your culture, the history, the lineage. You also gotta understand your family tree.
Yeah.
When I learned about my family tree, when I learned like how my father came from Philly on a U-Haul truck that he stole
Oh shit.
because he was chasing a girl in New York City, dumped the U-Haul truck. The girl never met up with him. He met my mom.
Oh wow.
Something like that. And then when I heard like some of the stories, I'm like, oh, they grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not gonna. They grew up in the hood. They grew up with a rough background. I'm not coming out like I had a silver spoon. So I didn't understand that emotional. I didn't understand why am I so emotional all the time. But as I did that research, I said, oh, this ain't even my fault. I'm like, I had no chance.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
It took so much weight off my shoulders just by doing the research on my culture and my family tree.
Damn. So learn your backgrounds, chat. Talk to your parents.
Talk to your parents.
With that being said, someone in the chat asked this question. They said, do you have any regrets in your career, in your NBA career?
I'm not gonna say regrets because, like, once again, how you are in a moment of time, you don't even know how you got to that moment.
Yeah.
You know, some people be in a dark space.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did they get there? Right? Is sometimes you got to ask them those questions. They asking themselves those questions. So regret is more like education. I'll substitute it. Have you ever been educated? Yeah, I've been educated.
Yeah. So what moment educated you the most? That's a good way to put it.
You know what I mean? And I actually just thought about that just now. But I think like the brawl, I regret that. You know what the brawl taught me?
What?
It taught me that if you fight somebody who hit you first, you're gonna lose millions of dollars.
That's bullshit, though. That's bullshit. That's crazy.
No, so it's two things there. One, maybe I overreacted in the brawl, but also
I don't think so.
I didn't hit myself. I didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna hit myself, and I'm gonna go have a fight," or I didn't say, "Hey, come hit me." They, off their free will, right? Freedom of speech, freedom to move. They chose to hit me with a cup of beer.
Yeah.
And my free will, I chose to get upset. So, but you know what?
Anyone would, though.
Yeah, anyone would, but it did take away a lot of my accolades. Because that year, I was going to get Defensive Player of the Year again.
Yeah.
I was going to be first team All NBA. I was already locking them up. And these guys couldn't guard me. If you look at my highlights, you'll see a lot of little guys guarding me. And you'll see they couldn't guard me. They couldn't guard me. So it was sad. It was sad. But not many regrets. It's more like I'm learning to teach the future.
Okay.
You know, my mistakes is gonna help you.
I feel like that when people ask me that question too, I live with no regrets because everything in my life happened for a reason to take me where I am today.
Absolutely.
So that's
yeah,
how
man.
that's how I
if
look
my
at it.
mistakes can help somebody else, that's great.
Exactly. Who was the hardest person you had to guard of all time in your whole career? That one person where you're like, fuck, I gotta go against him again tonight.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. I played against Michael. I played against Kobe. I played against LeBron. I played against KD. I guarded these guys. You know, I was always assigned to these guys.
Yeah.
And I have no interest on like jumping on a Michael Jordan train for no reason. I'm not even that type of guy.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan is that guy.
Yeah. Shit. even MJ, sometimes he doesn't get a lot of credit anymore because a lot of people, they're younger and they didn't watch him in his time.
This is the thing about MJ. He averaged 30 points for his career. He has 6 championships and 9 scoring titles. You can't fuck with MJ.
Can't.
Yeah.
Can't.
You can't fuck with MJ.
Can't. Wait, all right. Let me know if this is true, but there's a rumor that after you won the chip, that you went ghost and no one could find you. Is that true?
That's not true. You know how stories, you know, they go through one printer, and then when it goes to the next printer, it's faded.
Yeah, and then it keeps getting more and more.
Keeps getting faded, and then they got to add, well, there's no color here. I'm just going to take this red marker, and I'm just going to make it.
And just bullshit it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I went to the club. You saw me.
Okay.
I was more like alive.
Oh, shit.
I went to 7 clubs in that night.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
After you won the chip, you went to 7 clubs.
In my uniform too. I ain't even take off my spandex.
Nah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I ain't take a shower.
You probably shut the club down. They were all looking at you.
We went to a few spots. Well, I couldn't see because I was hammered. So I couldn't see who saw me. I ended the night smoking a blunt with, I think it was Snoop.
What the fuck?
At Dr. Dre's studio. I can't remember. I could be capping on the Snoop one, but it was 2009.
Yeah.
So, but it was at Dr. Dre's studio. I definitely was smoking a blunt at Dr. Dre's studio at 4 a.m.
Damn.
That's how I ended my night.
That's crazy. That's a great way to end the night.
That's the greatest night of ending in NBA winning championship history.
What do you think your greatest moment of your career was? That one moment where you're like, damn.
Defensive Player of the Year. Because when I got Defensive Player of the Year, I was the smallest guy surrounded by giants.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan, Garnett, Shaq, Ben Wallace, Theo Ratliff, all these big guys.
Huge.
And here you got this Queensbridge native from Queens.
Yeah. Wait, Queens, like in New York?
Yeah, I'm from Queens, with Nas, Mobb Deep.
Shit. You know Jamaica Queens?
Jamaica's a little farther. That's like Lamar Odom, the Lost Boys, 50 Cent.
Okay.
LL Cool J, Run DMC, Russell Simmons, about 15, 20 minutes away. But shout out to Jamaica Queens.
All right. This is a funny question. In the NHL, when they're allowed to fight.
Right.
If you had to pick a duo to fight legally on the NBA court, who would you pick?
I think the only one that would have made sense and been entertaining for the fans is probably me and Ben Wallace.
Okay. Oh my God. It would be done.
That's the only one. That's the only one that would have made sense. That's like Mayweather Crawford.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like Mayweather Crawford, which probably won't ever happen. But if it happens, it would have to be on a N3on Media Network.
Hey, my God. So, okay, I'm gonna let them ask a few more questions. I know streaming is draining, and I know, that we gotta be live and shit. Are you still down to do the basketball thing?
Oh, yeah, let's do the basketball thing.
You sure?
For sure.
I'll fuck with you, bro. I appreciate
we're gonna play
man.
some hoops, man.
Let's do it.
And if anybody wanna play me in hoops, just comment in the chat.
Yeah.
All right? And I don't care if there's 1,000 people. I'm gonna play all of y'all one-on-one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all of y'all gonna get the work.
I feel like, you're a big fouler. You be slapping.
Yeah, but I also averaged 20 points before. So I don't
They don't know that. They don't give you credit on the offensive side. They always talk about your defense. Offense, they couldn't fuck with you.
They be trying to suppress the greatness.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why we gotta bring the greatness on stream.
How many defenders? Only defenders average 20 plus and then 18 and 25 against the Lakers. How is that only a defender?
Who do you think, random question, who do you think is more valuable on a team? You in your prime or Draymond Green in his prime?
You know what? In their prime?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Draymond. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh shit.
I'm not saying that I won't bust Draymond's ass. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is Draymond is an elite winner. I gotta give him credit. He won his first title. He won his second, won his third, won his fourth.
Yeah.
And he was on the floor, whether we like it or not. He did have 35 in his last game in one of the finals against the Cavs. He had 35.
Yeah.
And if you take Draymond, you take me off that Indiana Pacers team and put Draymond, they might win it.
For real.
I mean, he's an elite. Now that hurts me.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But that's the type of player. That's the type of player. He's not going to score He can score, but he's not gonna be a go-to guy. You know, but he gonna put your team in position to win. I would say probably Draymond.
Okay.
And that sucks that I gotta say that.
Respect.
I need to go jump in the ocean right now.
Let me see what else we got. Someone said, what did Kobe say in the locker room after his famous three-pointer against the Celtics?
After my three-pointer?
Yeah.
Well, that was game 7. So it was the first time that I had. It's a difference between champagne and championship champagne. There's a difference between drinking a bottle of Cristal in a club in Vegas. That's what, $3,000, $4,000, and drinking a $10 bottle of champagne after a championship game. Because they bring out all these cheap ass bottles of champagne. Man, they don't even have a name.
Fuck.
But boy, it tastes different.
For real.
Yeah, and Kobe is pouring that shit. Pause in my mouth.
Probably tasted good though.
I was like, God damn. I was like, oh shit. Pause. Yeah. That's a little too much, but that's how it went.
A celebration.
It was a bottle of champagne.
Yeah. Damn. That's probably the best feeling in the world, winning a chip. No, like you're the best. You're the best to do it. You're the best to do it that year. That's crazy. Oh my God, bros enjoying it a little too much. Y'all are crazy.
I watched it on TV. I knew I should not have said that.
All right, anything else, chat? Anything else before we head to the gym? Anything else? Any other questions y'all want to know? Oh, there's a song, Ron Artest by Babyface Ray. Do you know about that?
Yeah.
You heard it? Okay.
Babyface Ray. Like Ron Artest.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Babyface Ray was good. And we got to do a song together.
Tap in. Me, you, and him.
Let's do it.
Okay, I got a good question. How much points do you think you would average in today's NBA?
In my prime?
Yeah.
In today's NBA? I mean, the most I averaged in my prime was 20. I did average 24 one year. I averaged 18, 19, 20. I think about the same because I was playing a lot of defense.
Yeah, and the defense leads to offense.
Yeah, and I don't even care about scoring. I only score because I have to. I only started scoring because we were losing, and the people that were supposed to score was not scoring.
That's crazy.
So I went for 1 year. I went from 18 to averaging 24.
Yeah.
In the NBA, by the way, you can look it up the stats. And but I don't care about scoring. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like to dive on the floor, play defense. You know.
Set the tone.
Yeah, I can still be the best player without scoring. I did that a lot.
You did?
I was the best player on the floor, and I didn't need to score. You know.
I feel you. Go to the gym. We'll head to the gym. We'll head to the gym in a sec.
Let's do it, baby.
We'll head to the gym. Any other questions, chat, before we go to end off the Q&A?